So you want to live in Jasper, Georgia, but you don't know where it all is on the map. In this video, we'll be going over Google Maps to see where everything is in Jasper, Georgia, and we're going to get started right now. So if you're new to this channel, you want to know everything there is to know about living and exploring Northwest Georgia, give this video a like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. That way you can stay up to date on all the videos I produce and on the current market trends here in Northwest Georgia, today being Jasper, Georgia. My name is Christopher Owens and I love working with people just like you who are wanting to make their move here to Northwest Georgia. So give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. That way I can make that transition for you as smooth as possible. You're going to find all the information that you need to know in the description below. So like I said, we're going to be touring Google Maps, going over the beautiful city of Jasper, Georgia. So let's jump into my computer and let's get into it. So welcome to my computer. Like I said, we're going to take a tour of Jasper, Georgia on Google Maps. Just so you can get in relation to where we're at. So again, Northwest Georgia, coming around here roughly. And so we're going to be going to Jasper right here, kind of on the southeast side of Northwest Georgia, little corner there. So let's zoom on into Jasper. So in this tour, like I said before, we're going to be covering some of the communities, some of the pricing of the neighborhoods, restaurants, and things to do around Jasper. Jasper has a ton to offer, a lot of beautiful scenery. Jasper being the first mountain city in Georgia and also the marble capital in Georgia. So a lot of fun history there. And, a lot of beautiful communities. And some of those communities, the first one I'm going to mention is the Bent Tree community right here. And it covers, roughly that area. So the Bent Tree community is 3,500 acres. So it's a fairly large community. It is gated. Let me try to zoom in for you. Sorry. It is gated. So to have access, you are going to need to either, have your home there or know somebody that can get you in through the gate. But the Bent Tree community does have a beautiful golf course, nice Lake Tamarack, and what's nice on Lake Tamarack, they do have the Bent Tree Spillway. Bent Tree Spillway has a little waterfall there, nice walking trail, paved walking trail, and it's a good place to get your feet wet. Beautiful scenery. Again, you're up in the mountains, okay? So you got a lot of mountain terrain, a lot of beautiful views. Also what Bent Tree has to offer for its residents in the gated community is it has tennis courts, 2 pools, horse stables, horse riding lessons you can take at the stables, just right here. So it has a lot to offer. So the Bent Tree community is a growing community. It does still have lots for sale. And, even though it may seem like this is almost impossible to get into, the price regions aren't too bad. So they range around, the average home is around $250,000. So, good price ranges you can get. Of course, they have some on the higher end as well. But there is a good range of homes in the Bent Tree community. Again, a 3,500 acre gated community has a ton to offer for its community residents, and it's just in beautiful scenery up in the mountains, just really pretty. Another community that is pretty close by is the Big Canoe. So Big Canoe right here. They also cover a pretty good range. So Big Canoe is another gated community. That one offers 20 miles of hiking, has 3 waterfalls, 3 lakes. And also, the homes have a pretty wide range as well. So you're looking at ranges of homes between 200,000 to, over $1 million home. So you have a pretty nice range, a lot of possibilities here, but you do have, you know, a lot of access to lakes, a lot of access to hiking. Again, up in the mountains, beautiful scenery, beautiful views, and not too far from downtown. So you're looking probably 10-15 minutes from downtown Jasper, the same being from Bent Tree. So, you know, you are going to have your privacy, them being gated communities. You're going to have good privacy there, beautiful views being up in the mountains, but you're not too far from everything that's happening in downtown Jasper. Other areas, so when you get closer to downtown Jasper, the areas here, you know, these homes here, they range between $200,000 to $400,000. So a tighter range, but, you know, affordable as well. So, and also here in the Town Villas Drive, they are having some new construction. So areas around Jasper are growing, and there's new homes popping up all the time. Again, you know, the market is hot. So let's get that Zoom call in. That way I can get the specifics you need so I can expedite that process for you. That way that home you're looking at doesn't fly off the shelf. So, you know, Jasper just has a lot to offer in terms of pricing. The pricing is a little more, it is higher than some of the areas I've covered previously in my blog tours and map tours. But, you know, the area is just gorgeous. It's all, you know, your mountain country. You're in the first mountain city, right, in Georgia. So you got a lot of mountain country, beautiful views, a lot of hiking, a lot of lakes, a lot of, you know, creeks to explore, jump in, go fishing. So Jasper does have a ton to offer. And so now that we looked at some of the communities that you're going to find around Jasper, I do want to go into some of the restaurants. You know, Jasper does have a good variety of food. If you watched my vlog tour, I did go over a lot what you can find on, you know, Main Street in downtown Jasper. And now we're going to explore some of the areas around Main Street, some of the restaurants you can find around Jasper. The first being Buffalo Luke's. So Buffalo Luke's, right here, you know, they offer, you know, great wings, fries, you know, great hamburgers, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches. They're amazing there. It's a really fun area. You know, plenty of TVs to catch that game. Great place to take the family, take your friends, take a date. So Buffalo Luke's is a fun place to be, and they offer great food. So you're not going to be disappointed going to Buffalo Luke's. I mean, like I said, it's just a fun place to go. Other area is, you know, hey, if you're hungry for some great breakfast, you're going to want to go to the Biscuit Maker. So Biscuit Maker, delicious spot to go grab a bite to eat. And, you know, in the morning, they have, you know, like the name says, you know, they offer great biscuits, and their biscuits range from, you know, your classic jelly biscuits to, you know, fried steak biscuits. So they have a lot of options there. They do breakfast plates and platters there as well, you know. So it's just a great place to go. And who doesn't love a good homemade biscuit? You know, that is a Southern staple right there. So if you want a great biscuit, go to the Biscuit Maker. You're going to start your morning off great with a delicious meal. Another great place, you know, for lunch, you know, hey, you hit the Biscuit Maker for breakfast, and just a block down the road, hit up the Lunchbox for lunch. So the Lunchbox, locally owned establishment, and they offer great sandwiches, soups, salads, and amazing desserts there. It's a little hidden gem off of Main Street. Just right here. So, you know, you got your breakfast, you got your lunch covered just right here in that little pocket on Main Street. So the Lunchbox, you're not going to be disappointed. So start your day off great with the Biscuit Maker, keep it going with the Lunchbox, and you're off to a great start. Another amazing spot is Last Catch. So Last Catch being right here, you know, right outside downtown on Highway 53. So Last Catch, family owned, great place for some amazing seafood. And, you know, the chef there, he brought all his inspiration from Charleston in the Carolinas. So, and he brought it all to the Georgia mountains. So you're going to have some amazing food, some amazing seafood. They also special in prime rib as well. So you're going to have an amazing time at the last catch. That is awesome atmosphere, nice, nicely decorated, and just right outside downtown. So the last catch is a great place to go to grab a bite to eat. You know, nice for lunch, especially great for dinner. Take your date there. You're going to be happy with the last catch. Also, if you're in the mood for some great Mexican food, El Roble Tex-Mex right here. Delicious, authentic Mexican food, large portions at a great price, and it has all your Mexican food favorites at El Roble. So, you know, just right outside downtown, great local place, and you know, who doesn't love some great Mexican food? So El Roble, you're going to leave happy there. All right, so now that we've covered some of the restaurants, again, that was a sample of restaurants. Jasper does have a lot to offer in terms of restaurants, places to eat, nice places to go to hang out with family and friends. Let's head into now some of the things you can do around Jasper. And these places I'm going to cover are, you know, in between 10 to 30 minutes away, so not too far away, not bad of a drive. The first place I'm going to cover is Tate House, right here. So the Tate House is 9 minutes from downtown Jasper, and it was what's cool about the Tate House. It was built by Sam Tate. Now Sam Tate, he was the one who got into the quarry building for the marble. I'm going to give you a quick shot of the landscape here so you can see the quarry. That doesn't show up on, you know, the traditional Google Maps. So there's the quarry. It's one of the largest open-faced ones for marble. Okay. So that's the quarry, and here is Tate House that he built right outside the quarry there. So Sam Tate, he mined all the marble. Again, Jasper known as the marble capital of Georgia. And what he found there was this pink marble, or what they called back then Etowah marble. So very rare pink marble, and he collected all that essentially for himself. He kept all those pieces, kept matching pieces, and he built his mansion, the Tate House, out of that pink marble and some of the surrounding statues and his gardens out of that pink marble. So now what the Tate House is converted into is a wedding venue or a special events venue. Is beautiful. The home is beautiful itself and the surrounding gardens. So, you know, if you have that special event, your wedding, you want your reception there, the Tate House is going to be a spectacle. You know, your pictures are going to be great, and it's definitely something you're going to remember. And again, you know, just a 10-minute drive from, 9-10-minute drive from downtown Jasper, not too far at all. Another awesome location is the Eagle Rest here. So the Eagle Rest, it's a place to go hiking, and you know, kind of what the name insinuates is that you're kind of on top. So beautiful views all around the Eagle Rest. There's 3 trails, and you know, like I said, breathtaking views. They have seasonal wildflowers around the trails, and the parking, you know, nice parking lot, easy to access to the Eagle's Rest, and it's 30 minutes from downtown, so not too bad of a drive. And you know, your whole drive going up to the Eagle Rest is going to be beautiful as well, going through the mountain roads, the winds and the turns. And you know, once you get up top, you're not going to be disappointed, because you're going to have access. You know, you're going to be able to see all around the beautiful mountainscape. So that's the Eagle's Rest. Beautiful place to go hike, to go walk, just enjoy the nature around. Another awesome spot is Amicalo Falls, which is just over here, right in the Chattahoochee National Forest. Amicalo Falls here. So Amicalo Falls being the highest waterfall in Georgia, and also the 3rd highest waterfall east of the Mississippi. So awesome spot. Beautiful hiking trail to get there, easy to access. There's even parking lot that makes it a little easier, so you can drive closer to the top of the falls, look at the falls. They do have a lodge and restaurant there on site. That is, they serve great food, great housing there. So you can make it a complete weekend trip, a complete week trip to Amicalo Falls. They cater to you there. And what's cool about Amicalo, the name itself in Cherokee means tumbling water. So beautiful waterfall, beautiful surrounding trails. They keep the trails up really nice. And it's just 30 minutes away from downtown Jasper. So, if you're in Jasper, you have access to all these beautiful areas. Amicalo Falls being the highest waterfall in Georgia. So just right outside, almost like in your backyard. So Amicalo Falls, definitely something you want to visit while in Jasper. Another fun spot I want to mention is the Atlanta Motorsports Park. So Atlanta Motorsports Park, what's awesome is that it was voted one of the top 10 tracks in North America, and it was built to Formula One standards. The main track is 2 miles, and so they do the primal racing there, and also you can take some of their public carts, the go-karting, but go-karting for adults, right? Their carts reach up to 55 miles per hour, and they have a slight, it's not the 2 mile track, but they have a smaller track. But on their track, there is 43 feet of elevation difference. So, you're going up, you're going down, a lot of twists and turns. So it's a lot of fun, just a complete blast. So Atlanta Motorsports Park, they also offer some driving school for the carts, for the public carts, for the primal racing, and also just basic driving school there as well. That is, not far out from Atlanta itself, and from Jasper is just close to 30-minute drive from downtown Jasper. The Highway 53 makes it fairly simple just to get to. You're just going to have a blast. If you've never been in one of those faster go-karts, you're going to want to give the Atlanta Motorsports Park a try. I've been in one of those, and it's completely different. It's not like one of those roadside attraction go-kart tracks. This is definitely more intense. So give Atlanta Motorsports Park a try, and you're going to leave happy and having a really fun time. And there's just so much to do there, so much to learn, great facilities, and they really take care of you. So Atlanta Motorsports Park, a lot of fun. Another fun place, just a short drive from downtown, around 25 minutes, is Gibbs Garden. So Gibbs Garden, what makes it really interesting, it's one of the nation's largest residential estate gardens. The gardens itself is 220 acres, if you can believe that. So 220 acres of gardens, of flowers, a beautiful landscape that they did there. There are 24 ponds, 32 bridge crossings, and 19 waterfalls on the property, on the 220 acres. And it's also home to the largest Japanese garden in the country. So Gibbs Garden, definitely something you're going to want to check out. Beautiful scenery. Go take a walk around the peaceful gardens to, really have your worries. You forget about the worries from day-to-day things. It's just a beautiful spot, peaceful area. And they also have the Arbor Cafe that's on site, and they serve a line of sandwiches and salads. Sandwiches ranging from, chicken breast sandwich, barbecue pulled pork. You have some snacks there. And you're going to want to visit, because to tour the whole gardens, they recommend 3 to 4 hours to tour everything. Again, that's 220 acres. So bring your good walking shoes. But Gibbs Garden is a peaceful area, definitely a spot you're going to want to check out. If you're, going through Jasper, living in Jasper, Gibbs Garden is a beautiful place right here. And again, just 30 minutes away from downtown, very easy to access. That was just a sample of some of the things to do around Jasper. I did cover some more in my vlog tour, so make sure you check out the vlog tour, touring Jasper, Georgia. I covered some other things you can do around Jasper, And now let's head into some of the shopping areas you can find around Jasper. Again, just a quick sample of them. So Taylor's Boutique and Gifts is a small little shop right off the road, but it's been there since 1969. A nice Jasper staple. They do offer children's and women's fashion, the jewelry, accessories, and gifts. So fun little place, and it's been there for a good while, you know, so a good local spot. So Taylor's Boutique and Gifts, you're going to find some cool things there, and you know, you're going to be visiting one of the Jasper staples there. So Taylor's Boutique and Gifts is a nice place to go shop for all your children and women's clothing needs. And another great place is the Jasper Mountain Home Furnishing and Decor. So that you're going to find that right here. So Jasper Mountain Home Furnishing and Decor, you're going to find a lot of antique and vintage items, and their inventory changes, you know, very often. So anytime you're going in there, you're going to find a lot of different things. That makes you coming back for more just to see what they have on the shelf. You know, I like visiting antique shops and malls for that reason, just because I don't know what I'm going to find there, and you know, you can always find that hidden treasure that you're always been looking for. So you're going to find a lot of unique items of, you know, furniture and decor at the Jasper Mountain Home Furnishing and Decor. So awesome place to go check out, just right outside of Main Street, okay, on Highway 53. So easy access. And you're going to, again, you'll find a lot of interesting stuff there. Another cool place and historic staple here is Pickens County Mercantile and Quilt Shop. What's cool about their building, it used to be a train depot, and they converted it into their Mercantile and Quilt Shop. So beautiful building, beautiful on the inside. They have some top quality quilts and supplies. Other things like candles, you know, for the mercantile side of the business. And they offer classes and time for the group to meet up to do quilting there. So it's a nice place for the community. If you like quilting, you know, that's going to be a place for you. And they have a lot of classes to help hone up on your skills. So Pickens County Mercantile and Quilting Shop, beautiful little place right outside of downtown Jasper. Another fun place is the Mountainside Antique Mall. And again, like I said, I do like to visit these antique malls just because you find so many unique things there. And here they have 65 different vendor booths. So a wide selection of things to find. You know, most likely you're going to find that little treasure item that you've been looking for at the Mountainside Antique Mall. You know, they have friendly and helpful staff. And they even sell, you know, locally acquired, you know, jam, jelly, and honey there. So fun little local spot, great place to, you know, one, support the community, and to get to know the community a little better. So Mountainside Antique Mall, you're going to find some really cool, unique stuff there. So that's some of the shopping areas you can do. Again, I did cover a lot more in my blog tour. I covered what you could find mainly on Main Street, okay? You know, Main Street right here. We covered a little bit in this video. Again, just a sample, because, you know, Jasper has so much to offer. It would be a lot to fit in all in one video. But I just want to give you a good sample of what's around, just because there are so much to offer. Other places, you know, that are great to mention of things to do, places to visit and shop are, you know, Jasper is home to a lot of great golf courses. You know, you have Arrowhead Country Club there, and what we talked about as well over on Bent Tree Community. They had their golf course. Big Canoe has a golf course. A lot of great golfing around Jasper. And also, if you like to visit the vineyards, Jasper is home to quite a few vineyards. So you have the Sharp Mountain Vineyards here, and also what you have just by the Burnt Mountain Preserve is the Fainting Goat Vineyard. So it is home to some, you know, great vineyards. You got a lot of wine options, and you're going to find those options in your local restaurants that they do. The local restaurants do acquire their wine options from those vineyards. So Jasper has a ton to offer. Great location, beautiful scenery, and their education systems are great as well. So the Pickens County, you have Pickens County High School. Their middle school is located right by Roper Park. Okay, great schools, good athletic programs, and also for the higher education, the Chattahoochee Technical College here. Chattahoochee Technical College is the largest tech college in Georgia. And, they have diplomas and associate's degree in more than 50 programs. So this is just one of their locations in Georgia, but they do cover a pretty good range. So you have a lot of, it being one of the largest technical colleges in Georgia, you have a lot of access to materials, teachers, great staff there to help you out to further your career. And that's, just right outside downtown Jasper. So great location. So their educational programs and systems in Jasper are very good as well. So, we covered a lot, some of the community, some of the restaurants, things to do in Jasper, places to shop, and to, further your education. So Jasper, as you can see, has a ton to offer. And, its location, even though it is kind of on the edge of, Northwest Georgia, one of the edges, its location isn't too bad because of the highway systems here. So you have Highway 53 that cuts right through it, and you have Highway 515 that goes down, and that Highway 515 turns into Interstate 575, which will take you to Atlanta. So, you're out in the mountains, but you're not disconnected from everything. Your travel time, I mentioned Chattanooga a lot in my videos. So travel time to Chattanooga, which is a city in Tennessee, right across the Tennessee border. Travel time there is 1 hour and 39 minutes. And travel time to Atlanta is 1 hour and 12 minutes. And, Chattanooga Airport, if you want to go to Chattanooga Airport, you have 1 hour and 30, around the same time, 1 hour 39 minutes. And around the same time, as far as for the Atlanta goes, 1 hour and 12 to get to the Atlanta airport. So not too bad of a drive. Also, if you want to go to a city that I've mentioned before in one of my blog tours, Calhoun, Georgia, you just take Highway 53, connect you right to Calhoun. You go right by the outlet malls in Calhoun, and that drive is just 51 minutes. And you're passing through some beautiful countryside on Highway 53. So like I said, you do have good road systems that connect you everywhere. And the areas around, the areas I mentioned, around Jasper, they're 10 to 30 minutes away, some of the areas I mentioned. So you have access to a lot of great places. And, speaking of the roads, keep in mind, a lot of these roadways that you see in Jasper, they are mountain roads. So you got some, there's steep inclines in areas, steep declines. You got some twists and turns. But the scenery is just beautiful. You have a lot of trees, of course, the mountain elevations. And in between those trees, you're going to see a lot of, beautiful meadows, beautiful fields, a lot of streams, a lot of lakes coming off the mountains. So Jasper is just gorgeous. It really lives up to a name for being the first mountain city in Georgia. So Jasper is just beautiful, has a ton to offer. Because of the things that it does have to offer, it is growing, and the real estate market is getting a little more competitive. In my blog tour, I went over a couple of price points, median points, and price per square foot, and some of those have changed. So just to give you an update on the market analysis in Jasper, let me update you on those figures. So the median home listing price now is $259,000, almost $260,000. Our average home listing price per square foot is now $158,000, and that was $151,000. So it's gone up just slightly due to the competition, and the median sold home price is $315,000. So they're asking around $260,000, but they're closing around $315,000. So it is a little competitive. That's why you're going to want me on your team. So let's let's set up that call. Shoot me a text, send me an email. That way I can make that transition for you as smooth as possible. Let's set up that Zoom call so I can go over the specifics that you're looking for in a home and some land. That way we can expedite the process and we can get that ball moving. And I'm going to be there on your team. I'm right there, right beside you. So you don't need to be scared. Sometimes the real estate, buying a home, selling a home can be a scary, nervous process, but I'm going to be right there, right by you to make the process as smooth as I can. So let's set up that call so we can go over those specifics. And I just love to help you out. I love helping people coming to make their move down here to Northwest Georgia. Like I always say. So that about wraps it up for our video here in Jasper, Georgia. We took a nice Google Maps tour of beautiful Jasper, Georgia. If you liked this video, found it helpful, give this video a like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you can stay up to date on all the videos I produce and up to date on the current market trends here in Jasper, Georgia and Northwest Georgia. As you can see, things have changed in just a matter of a week or so. So, subscribe and hit that bell. That way you can stay up to date on everything to do with Northwest Georgia. Also, if there were some things that you liked, give a good comment below. If there's some areas that you want some more information about, comment below. I love having that conversation with you. And, there's some, also, if there's some of the areas that you liked and you want more information about, comment below. If there's some areas that I didn't cover and you want some more information about, comment below. I love having that conversation with y'all. So that about wraps it up for our video. And until next time, y'all take care, and I'll see you soon.